Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here. I am back today, and for this, a whole bunch of paints, uh, brushes, and it's just creating time. It is. What am I going for? I have a tiny little idea in my mind. I'm not 100% sure yet. But we will see. We'll see how it goes. So I know that I want to create some sort of painting with my summer in mind. And with that, I know that I need the colors of orange, red, white, blue, turquoise, and a little bit of purple. So I have these here, maybe abstract. I have no clue. That's kind of how my mind works sometimes with the abstract art. I don't know. Should I go with the big one first, or am I just throwing things away here? I'm kind of looking into this, doing it not one by one, because you'll never know the end result, but there will definitely be orange, the funny thing about this is that it might not be the end result that you see here. So orange it is. It's a little bit of a tag there too, so we'll just add it like that. And maybe we'll actually use this big one. And go like this. So there is a little bit too much orange there. I do want to have some red in there too. With abstract art, you'll never know. So the funny thing about it though is, if you know what I'm trying to create here, that's something that I know it's not too abstract for you. And I'm going to kind of explain it a little bit in the end. And then, I would love to have a tiny bit more red. Going like this, just a tiny bit more. And I'm actually debating with myself, do I want to have the whole thing blue, or kind of? Because in that case, let's see. I'm going to use a sponge and just use the paler blue of those first. Just adding in a tiny little version of blue in here. Just to see how it looks. Just the tiniest. Yeah, I can see it. It's great. A little bit more. Doing it little by little like this is, the best way to go, really. Just the tiniest little amount of blue turquoise type paint. usually when creating something like this is always my mind going haywire and doing all kinds of things, but now I actually have a specific purpose. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. Because for those of you that know me in creating, I tend to just go with the flow kind of thing and create whatever comes to mind. And in a way I want to do that here too, but not too much. Hello Melvin, welcome, welcome. So this is, as far as this goes, a totally abstract art of my summer vacation time. Doing it with a sponge so far because it makes things a little bit easier. I usually do create things with prompts. That's really, really fun. And yeah, that would be actually. So might be that I would say, in art there are no straight lines. No, depending on how you see it. This is definitely not the final result. And it will be a totally different thing in the end. I might go with 5 prompts. That would be kind of fun. 5 prompts. Do you have any? You don't have to give me all 5 of them, but you know, whatever comes to mind. Totally random, not really specifically in going into art either, but no, this could be a thing. There are so many lines here, but I do want to create, maybe using gray. Let's think. I know that this thing isn't really, you know, dry yet. Let's think a little bit how to do that. So gray, we do need gray. Am I just going all the way around? I think I am, depending on how this works. The beauty with this is that you don't really know the result. Like this. And over here. And here. And then we will take one little swirly thing or whatever over here. So what else? Actually debating with myself if I want to have white lines in here, and you might ask yourself, why didn't she put that in the first place? But that's just how my mind works. Over here. And let's see. Now I need a thicker gray. Or maybe I'll go with a black. No, we will just fill it in with the gray and do it like this. So I'll just go all the way around like this first. And this might be a little bit strange to some of you, and even more strange in the end. Over here, going further up, thickening that one up a little bit, going the same of these. They will meet up. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's the beauty of art, Melvin. The beauty of art. But it can be fun sometimes to ask somebody. Let's see. Just filling this thing in. Hello, Lemont. Welcome, welcome. So, if there are anybody watching in the background, this is my version of summer vacation. And I realized today that this day will be my last day. And then there are a whole bunch of things going on this week with all kinds of prep and things. So they are always like me working within the school field, prep for all the kids. There are a lot. So that's kind of where my mind has been all day, really. Done a whole list of things that I want to do for tomorrow. Let's see, do I want to have that going further down like that? This creativity part of me might just be my mind screaming to myself, you need to do something, Gigi, just create. And I kind of feel like that's the way it is. And now I'm looking into where do I have my white pencils, because I haven't really been in here. I haven't really been in here for quite some time. See, of course I have the white Posca. This one. Let's see. Who was I this springtime trying to do some sort of organizing? It was a little bit of a thing that I know I need to, but at the same time it's just that I feel like I don't really need organization. And it's just, around these things maybe that needs a little bit of something. And down here. So I hope that each and every one of you listening had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful start to your Sunday, or let's see, what time is it? Oh, for me it is Sunday afternoon, so almost my end of the Sunday, with preparations going on in the household after this. So this might be my like my me time, really, is it? And we will go, let's see, going down here maybe. We do need more blue. I would prefer more blue, so let's do more blue. We have these, we have the blue paint too, but I'm not too sure. Or am I just going full on with the paint? Might be necessary. Just a little small blobs or something. Let's see. This pencil or the brush or the combination of these. And then the beauty of creation is that you don't really have to think too much about it. Actually, now going to choose the pencils there, shifting it away a little bit. Going in here. I don't know, do you create art of any sorts, any one of you? And art can be so many things, not just, you know, do a thing like this. Let's see if this is dry enough. And then I would say the best part comes to the end here, because this will definitely not look like this in the end. At least that's what I'm kind of planning. We're going and this little thing, adding in petals or whatever you like to call them. And one over here, and of course, you know, I need to kind of think a little bit because this isn't really dry enough yet. For those of you who have seen creations by me before know, or probably know, that I will do a little bit of a different thing when this is fully dried. So it might be a little bit of a surprise for some of you. But think of it as this will represent a little part of my summer vacation. The colors represent the countries. The blue represents the water. Being close to the water all summer. This specific flower, or whatever you like to call it, represent a special person to me. Let's see. going over here. I do like the blobs, the blue blobs like this, so I don't really want to make them thinner. Going up like this. And then I kind of feel I need to think. We are going, let's see, we're going to take this off. Doing something totally different. Put this aside. Have a green, or several of them really. Take a bit of it. Let's see, is this one finished? No, it's not. Let's see, sorry for the reach there, but that's necessary with the watery things going on. Okay, I'm just thinking like this. And because, you know, it is orange in the back. Hello, Chris. It is orange, but I don't really mind. We do need some more, maybe different color greens too. We'll start with this paler green and going darker. You know, one thing for those that don't know, I used to do this much more professionally before, like, you know, a couple of years back. And then there was a thing happening in my life, and I decided, why not just do it for fun? And that's what I do now. So I don't really plan too much anymore doing anything other than my journals, and because I just want to have them as a little bit of I don't want to say diary, but you know, just a tiny little bit of memory keeping. We do need some more green here because it's really, really white. Don't like that. Going in like this, all the way around with the green. Underneath there, and going in with another darker green version. And for those of you wondering, this is nothing fancy of a color. This is just regular, I wouldn't say Five Below type colors, but you know, it's really cheap and I don't really mind. Before this, I used to do a whole bunch of digital arting, but nowadays I feel like I need to do things with literally using my hands. So that's what I do nowadays. So let's see if we can kind of do this. Like, let's see, do we need more? I think we do need more. Do we have another type? Or let's see, maybe among the other ones that we bought, a little bit more of a yellowish, a yellow, or I don't even know how to say it. It's cadmium green, but I know I need it to be a little bit of a color than these ones. totally new, so this needs to be opened now. Apparently, yep, let's just do it. I don't know if the camera will have it show, but there are 3 different versions of green here now. And then I will add in a little bit of yellow. And with the yellow, let's think, do I want to have more of this type, you know, like literally yellow, like pure yellow, or I do have, let's see the difference between this. This is a little bit more into the orangey. I don't know if it's visible really. That's 2 different types of yellows. Going in with that, and for this one I'm going for a smaller brush. Just doing it like, let's see, is there, yeah, there are just a tiny bit of this one left. Let's just use this little tiny one. And really, this one will go in the bin shortly. I'm one of those that I need to use things up before I can throw it away, kind of thing. So we have that there. We'll add in the other yellow. And of course, with that being the new tube here, I need to just take the seal off of it. Let's see. So this might be, let's see, that might be just a little bit too much. Just flip it around a little bit. The opportunity for me to just throw this away, I feel. I like the size here for, you know, making things easy, like stubbling things like this, but yeah, that will have to do. Putting it away in the right spot. Usually when doing lives like this, everything lies all around me, so it is a little bit of a clean-up situation afterwards. So let's see, we do, sorry, we have 3 brushes. We have the bigger one, but I do like it to be a little bit more dry before I use that one again. So the thing that I'm going to do with this is yeah, you know, that could be all that matters, really. It can definitely be. The thing that I'm going to do with this is no worries. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by. So, the other one that we created Let's see. Just take this green thing out of the picture for now and do a little twist. I am going for, let's see, stormy sky. I don't know, maybe this faded jeans might be even nicer. We will do it again, so in a little bit. Let's just see. Twisting and turning and trying to create. Yep, that's what we are doing here. So we will put that away for now, doing the same thing again. Putting it in as small of a ball that we can. This is, for those of you wondering, an A4 size European paper. So I would say 9 by 11 almost US size. Or maybe 8.5 by 11 or something. Let's do it again. Just kind of filling it in. That's what we are going for. Living the dream you are, Kevin. That's good. Doing this once again, and then let's see, folding it up. You have the creation there. And then I will tear it apart. Hello, Time Lord. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. So tearing the things apart. I don't know. I would say that is a thing that I kind of like in doing art, because you'll never know the end result. And we do we need smaller sizes? I'm not sure. Like that. So, not bad of a weekend. That sounds really nice. Really, really nice. Barbecue time. Oh, and you said that I was invited, Chris. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to come, but you know, I would say that that is the invitation is standing. Or so, what are we going here with? But I'm thinking one thing. I'm not too sure. Oh, did you have your birthday, Time Lord? Why didn't you say something? Usually I do sing the Swedish version of the happy birthday song during my lives with Create with Becca. But did you just have... Oh, so sorry that I missed it, Time Lord. A week ago? I don't know. Should I sing? The thing with the singing. I don't know if I'm prepared though. You know, with I don't know. I will have to think about that for a little bit, but you know, it will surely come. Or I will just sing together with Create with Becca on Friday when I'm live with her. What I need now for this is, yeah, we will put that one aside. I just figured it out. Take the black Posca. Yes, yes, I was still on the holiday, so that's why I kind of missed it, unfortunately. So sorry. Going like this on here. Debating with myself, with the happy birthday song, we do have 3 options in Swedish. Usually, I would say you only have one in the English language. But I'm not too sure. Maybe like a family version or something. I don't know. I know that there are a couple of versions in German. But in the English language, it might just be the original Happy Birthday. So what I'm going for here is just do a little bit of extra marking, and hopefully it will be a thing. Yeah, there's only one in English, the original, the one that everybody knows. So we'll go all the way around. It might be that I end this stream with the song. Oh, the children. Oh, I know. I would presume that I've heard it sometimes, but I'm not too sure. You know, with working with kids and things, you tend to hear all kinds of songs. Songs that might be a little bit tricky sometimes, but no. So going all the way down, we are going to add these 2 things together. So today I was, or I wouldn't say totally prepared, but a little bit more prepared than usual, because I do like to have water in here while creating. I do have water, and I do have my coffee cup. The only thing that I have been thinking about, and I've actually been thinking about it for quite some time, to have a coffee machine here in the room. I don't know. Then the rest of the family might not even see me. That's kind of where I am in terms of, thinking about it, really. Let's see if I just want to tear this wider part away. And I'm not even joking when talking about that, because I used to have running water or a little kitchen and things when I had my craft room downstairs. Um, and let's say I just spend a little bit too much time in there. But it was fun while it lasted. That's what it is. The Sue version. I think I've never heard of that. So I'm not sure if we will use all of these paper pieces, but I will try to include all of them. Doing like that all the way around, kind of doing a little bit of a border situation. Not really too visible, but I kind of like it to not be. Could have dipped it in the black paint too if I wanted it to be really, really visible, but it's in the eye of the beholder. Isn't that what you tend to say about art? Or other things as well, but let's just go like this. All the way around. Just a couple more of these, and there. See, I definitely want that one, and I'm not too sure about this one. But we will maybe begin with those. Was telling Dana and Becca about the stuff we do in English church. What did you tell? Oh, tell me too. I want to know. They were kind of surprised, or was it that it was like a little bit more of a European thing? You think? Like, I would say certain things kind of, in a way, are a little bit more European. I don't know. I have no clue, but are there any specific things that you tend to do? Like, I'm curious now. I am. Let's see, going all the way around. So for those of you wondering, this is just a little bit of an extra stream. Now I'm not really able to talk. And the extra stream is because I haven't been online here together with all of you since, is it June? I went to, no, when did I go to the Netherlands? I did go, yeah, last week of June, I think it was. So since then, I haven't really done anything. We have games like Bat the Rats, and we have stuff where you throw balls at coconuts when at church. I haven't heard. I don't know if that's. I've heard about those kinds of games, but I haven't really had them in the combination of a church situation. I don't know. I don't know how that works though. Or if there were like a service or something and then you play those type of games. I have no clue how that works. But so we do have a couple of those. Let's see. So the green, and we do need What type glue do we need? It's usually outside the churchyard and you play... Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of it, Time Lord, but I could definitely see it might be fun. So this will be the first one. The thing with this definitely needs to dry quite well before I can do anything with it. And this will be the second one. Let's see, no, I don't want it to be that big of an angle. Yeah, they do have fairs. Yeah, I don't know. I know the thing that it is totally different from, you know, anything really. The fairs in the US, but now I'm thinking like, you know, Downtown Abbey kind of situation. Really, is that where it's coming from? I don't know if it is, but it might be. Or is it just me feeling like that? Might also be the thing. Let's think. We do need to have, I want to have some underneath. Going here, in here. Not 100%. No. The beauty of letting it dry before I need way too much of not dried paint over there. Need a lot more glue. We do know, oh, this might be kind of nice to just add in. I don't know. I kind of feel like that too, but I'm not too sure, Time Lord. I'm not too sure. Let's think. I do like this one. Let's just use the black pen on this one too, because that's a longer version of the ones that we have. And this will in the end represent a thing. Like this, not all the way around, but you know, just filling. Just want to have a little bit of more of the black. Let's see, on the back side maybe. Yep, that will go like that, going all the way here. No, the black doesn't really matter too much, but it brings out the edge a little bit. Tearing off the whiteness there, because I don't really like that too much. And a little bit of more glue, or a lot of glue actually. Let's think about this a little bit. Like that. And do I want to have it underneath or no? I will have it here. I'm not too sure if that will be a thing, but I want to have it here. I do want to have it. I don't want to put some glue there, but you know, it will be there in the end. The result so far is looking like this. It might be that I use these smaller bits in my journal and just adding smaller bits like this into the actual creation on the side, twisting it and turning it again, actually going further up like let's see, do we like that? I tend to kind of go, yeah, we'll just put a little bit of glue on here. So more fairs in the US, it might be true. Yeah, that's if it's good or bad, yeah. Definitely not as European. So, do we need anywhere else? I feel like I want to add a little tiny bit up here, not of that one, but of the orange here, and we don't have the black line, so we'll just add in the black line. So I'm using the black Posca, and for those that don't know, it literally kind of goes on whatever type of material you have. So going in again with maybe just that little tiny part of a thing. Like that. Just need to, sorry there for the reach, but that's how it goes. Just need to just tear it a little bit because I want to cut it apart after the whole thing is dry, but I can't really do that now. So this might be the summer creation, and you know, I tend to do all kinds of things, and I tend to write a little thing about it too. I'm not too sure because usually I kind of hide it away somewhere so that if you know it's there you can find it. But so these 3 pieces are left. Might go in this one. Later on this coming week there will be a flip through of this. This is finished now, and the only thing is these 3 pieces might be added just to symbolize what I've done here today. And I am going to write a little tiny bit of a thing. Using, in this case, just a regular piece of paper. And this one, the Stabilo 88, a .88 pen. Let's see. For the specific thing I am going to write in Swedish because that makes, yeah, my mind go, yeah, you know, with all the languages, it's kind of strange sometimes. So a little bit quiet there, unfortunately, but I need to concentrate when writing, that's what it is. Like that, and going in with just tearing the thing. So doing it like that and putting the other piece apart. Let's think. Do I want to ink this or just I do want to add, I have a little thing here. I have this tiny version of the black Posca that I want to use all the way around this one, just because I can. And that will kind of go in here somewhere. Let's see, I want to have that a little bit more thickened, and let's put that one in there. Yep, let's do it. For those of you who can read Swedish. And I don't know, it might be visible and you know, to some of you, but I have a thing there. So, of course, I've been talking a lot about my summer. I don't really go live that much during summer, and I tend to not do too much online at all, really, apart from short little clips and short videos. So this summer, yeah, I don't even know, like, was it 10 or 11 clips, tiny small little clips of where I've been, what I've been doing, the nature around where I live, and yeah, where I've been throughout Europe. So this, let's see, that one is not meant to be. This will represent my travel through Europe, through Denmark, the Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Liechtenstein. Yeah, that's about it for this summer, I would say. So I don't know. These might be the mountains. The colors, yeah, they're just there. The blue represents all the water. The orange is for the Netherlands. The white and the red is for Switzerland. And the green is for my summer vacation at my summer house. So yeah, this is my summer creation. A little bit strange, might be, but you know, That's what I felt like creating today. So that is what it became. And north of England, I've have. Um, oh, you do. I love to dance. I love to dance. I've always loved to dance. But I think you know that, don't you? Singing and dancing is a thing that I love. So, I don't know. Because I did miss Time Lord's birthday, I would actually go into singing it really. And I'm actually thinking here, should I go with the regular one, or not the regular, but the most synced one that uh, I don't know. I don't know. It's not the same melody as the Happy Birthday song, uh, but it is not close, is it? And it goes. Now I kind of need to just have a little sip of my coffee. There are several. I'm thinking I would just go with one regular. The first course. So this one is for you, Time Lord. So I hope, even though I'm a week late, I hope that you had a wonderful birthday. And here it goes. Ja må han leva, ja må han leva, ja må han leva ut i 100 år. Ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva ut i 100 år. Happy birthday, Time Lord. So, yeah, that could have been my own song, really, because I did have my birthday just a couple of days ago, too. As you all know, I do tend to sing a little bit. Not, no, really do sing, but not like this. More proper of a song, but not prepared, and this is what you get. So, no, no worries at all. It was fun. No, couldn't do it with, you did have your birthday, and I do tend to sing together with Becca. I always sing the Swedish version of the song, so I've done all kinds of singing. Usually it's more traditional because of YouTube, but that's just how it is. So, unfortunately, I have to get going, do all kinds of things for the day, and this is what we have. This needs to dry, of course, but by the end of oh, hello, Hannah. Nice to have you here. This is my version of my summer vacation, Hannah. So that's what I've been doing for the last hour here, I say. Oh, thank you so much, Time Lord. The same to you. Yeah. My summer ends here. Tomorrow I'm back for work, and that means that I will be here more regularly. I will be here on my own channel at least 2 days a week. I usually go with Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then I will be, as usual, together with my friend Create with Becca on her channel. And yeah, we'll see. We do have a little bit of a project going, a year project. So, yeah, for those that don't know, I hope that everyone in chat have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and it might be a little bit extra special for you, Hannah. I wish you a lovely afternoon, and I will for sure be back on Wednesday. For those of you interested, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, that is 7:30 p.m. European time. Debating with myself. No, it's European time and not UK time. So, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday. I have no clue what to do, but that's for Wednesday. Other than that, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, all the replayers. Bye, everyone.